Good evening. Welcome to the International, good morning. Welcome to the International Great Black Read Aloud Day. It is day 27, and we are talking about raising children and parenting. And it is our pleasure to join you today for day 27, a little late, well, a lot of late, but we are here for the read. How about that? And it is the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2022. We have been reading aloud every day, well, almost every day. We missed yesterday, but that's some things beyond our control, or maybe they're within our control. But we are here for day 27, and I'm excited about our selection today. And we want to remind you of what you should do, and that is you should go over to greatblackreadaloudday.org and subscribe to our website. And you should also go over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. And we also want you to follow us online at Black Read Aloud on social media. So, excuse me, it is our pleasure to come to you and to share each day all the different types of literature written by Black people all around the world. And so we are once again going international tonight. The International Great Black Read Aloud Day is here in the US, but we read from everywhere and we read all kinds of literature written by Black people, because what we are doing is giving voice to words written by Black people all around the world. And it is our pleasure to partner with those who believe in literacy. And one of our partners is Fresh Book Festivals. And so the Fresh Book Festival believes that literacy is a legacy, and we believe that reading aloud is a legacy that you can give to your children that will make a difference. And so that is why we're here. So today is day 27, and it is raising children and parenting. And we have a wonderful selection today. An author who has certainly made her stamp when it comes to children. And so we want to read from our selection today, which is Raising Confident Black Kids, a comprehensive guide for empowering parents and teachers of Black children by M.J. Fievre, who is a native of Haiti. Hey. And so we are, this is our selection. This, of course, is our cover. We want to show the cover all the time. And I will tell you that somewhat unusually, I have been reading from my tablet from my book app. And that is because I'm in the middle of a bit of transition and my books are all packed up. And so I have read a lot more from my tablet than I typically do because I like to hold paper in my hand. I really enjoy having paper, the book in my hand. But we still have a written word, and so we're going to get right to our selection today. Our selection is Raising Confident Black Kids, a comprehensive guide for empowering parents and teachers of Black children by M.J. Fievre. And we are going to read from chapter 9. And chapter 9 talks about how to encourage creativity and build self-confidence in your child. A big part of successfully parenting a Black kid is nurturing their creativity and confidence and making sure they know how to self-advocate. In this chapter, we'll look at some of the best ways to make sure your child is growing into a strong, independent, and creative problem solver who thinks critically about the world around them. We'll also look at the problem of racism in the schools and what you and your child can do to combat it. Support your child's creativity. Ensuring your child has a creative outlet they can lean on will help them through difficult times. According to Dr. Aisha White, the director of the PRIDE, which is Positive Racial Identity Development in Early Education program at the University of Pittsburgh Office of Child Development, quote, Black art can help children resist race-based negativity, giving them the strength, confidence, and self-assurance that will help protect them from racial injustices for years to come, end quote. Creative thinking and creative problem solving go hand in hand. If your child feels free to express themselves, they will spend less time internalizing negative messages they receive from elsewhere and more time focusing on growth in the areas that are important building blocks to a happy life. Your child will need your support in this endeavor. Becoming a creative person just doesn't occur naturally. It requires nurturing and patience. Here are some tips to help you ensure they feel supported in exploring their creative side. Number one, provide them with the tools they'll need to express themselves creatively. Give them a wide variety of media in which they can engage in self-expression. Things like crayons, finger paint, and color pencils are a good start, but think outside the box too. Take your kids with you to the craft store and let them explore different arts and crafts. Let them tell you what they like to try and do your best to help them. Talk to your kid about Black art, about Jacob Lawrence, Ramar Bearden, Elizabeth Kaplan, or Faith Ringgold. Contemporary artists like Kehinde Wiley also play an important part in depicting Black history through art, and the creativity they display can become a way to connect children of all ages to Black culture. Black artists can foster kids' pride toward their own culture and help them develop their self-esteem. Number two, designate an area in your home for creative expression. And I should stop right here and say that these aren't numbered, but in order to make sure that you understand the transition I'm making while I'm reading aloud, I am calling out a number. Designate an area in your home for creative expression. Make your home a laboratory for creativity. A special area designated for creativity will help keep down the mess that often comes with creative expression and will also give your child a feeling of being valued. Put on display illustrations by Black artists like Kadir Nelson, Don Tate, and Vashti Harrison, whose work takes an intentional, in-your-face stance that says all Black is beautiful, giving parents the opportunity to discuss colors with all ages in a context that celebrates themes that are dark. In a world that is filled with hate, anger, racism, and violence, all kids need them to have a safe and secure place, and creativity can become that space. Later in life, kids who have learned to express their creativity become an integral part of the Black movement and use art to channel their energies. Think about Naomi Osaka, for instance, using her mask as a way to creative way to protest. Think about Toni Morrison's powerful poetry, the great strength and texture of her stories about Black identity. Think about Augusta Savage, a Black art teacher and sculptor who helped shape the Harlem Renaissance. Surround your children with art and beauty throughout their lives so they learn to communicate openly and honestly and to use their own incredible talent to express the entire spectrum of their emotions. Number three, encourage your kids to read for fun and participate in the arts. Now, I must stop right here and say that I agree wholeheartedly with this, that you should encourage your kids to read for fun. They always read they may be learning to read for school, but reading for fun is fantastic. I love reading for fun. Encourage your kids to read for fun and participate in the arts. All children love seeing faces like theirs within the pages of their picture books. While for many years it could be challenging to find books that positively featured Black characters, there has fortunately been a large increase in the number of diverse books published in recent years. Books that build confidence and instill pride in young Black readers and counter negative messages that children may be absorbing from other media outlets. Start by reading to your kids when they are little and take them to different arts events so that when they are older, they'll want to read for fun and participate in the arts. If you have a teenager, explore modern Black music with them, or plan some time to watch powerful Black films together and discover Black filmmakers like Issa Rae, who became the first Black woman to create and star in a premium cable series. She is the creator and star of HBO's hit series Insecure. Ava DuVernay, who became the first Black woman to direct a film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar, Selma, and is also the first Black female director to win the Director's Prize at the Sundance Film Festival in 2012. Appreciating and understanding Black literature and Black art will not only give your child a richer art education, but it will also help them understand Black culture, Black history, and the serious race and social justice issues Black people are facing right now. Number 4, I believe that is correct. Keep it simple. Especially in the beginning, there's no need to spend a lot of money on creative supplies. Not everyone can afford a grand piano, but an electronic keyboard may be within reach. For visual arts, you can recycle brown paper bags into a canvas for coloring or painting, for example. Teacher Tanya Merriman suggests modeling the art of abstract expressionist Alma Thomas with torn paper collages or using the work of Aaron Douglas to show children how to really look at art. Kids can also choose an important moment or series of moments from their personal and family history and visually represent it using one of Jacob Lawrence's palettes. All these artists are easily Googleable, and there are family-friendly activities suitable for all ages. Artistic activities will allow your child the opportunity to express divergent thought. Divergent thought is a creative way of thinking where nonlinear ideas are expressed quickly. It's similar to brainstorming. Divergent thinkers can find many different solutions to problems. And we also have number 5, which is let your kids have some free time. Number 6, make it a sensory experience. Number 7, talk about creativity. Number 8, help your children find and pursue their passions. And number 9, and we'll close with this one, take time for your own creativity. Let your kids see you being creative yourself. Explore different avenues for your own creative expression and share that with your children. You're their first role model, and they'll learn to be creative if they see you engaging in your own art. Creativity isn't just about arts and crafts, it's a way of life. There are several benefits to engaging your children in creativity. It leads to creative problem solving, reduces stress and anxiety, encourages innovation, and leads to feelings of pride and accomplishment, to name just a few of the many ways creativity is good for your kids. Besides those, it's just plain fun. Along with instilling creativity, you want to foster self-confidence in your children. How to encourage confidence. Raising a confident Black child is a challenge because so much of the way systemic racism works is by undermining Black people's sense of self-worth and achievement. You may find that encouraging confidence is a daily struggle for you and for your kids, especially if they've been bullied or picked on. Keep trying to encourage their confidence anyway. Here are some tips for building self-confidence in your child, and we'll just list these. Make sure your kids know that your love is unconditional. Praise your child the right way. Don't be intimidated by your child's emotions. Allow them to act their age. Foster curiosity. Don't be scared by those why questions. Present them with new challenges. Be authoritative, but not too strict or forceful. Teach them how to set and achieve goals. Work on improving your own confidence. And that is our selection for today. Raising children and parenting is day 27 of the International Great Black Read Aloud Day in 2022. And we have selected Raising Confident Black Kids. And I will tell you that it is a wonderful, a wonderful primer. It is a wonderful thought out book for helping parents and teachers of Black kids. And our selection has been Raising Confident Black Kids, a comprehensive guide for empowering parents and teachers of Black children by MJ Fievre. And we are at day 27. And so we have day 28, which depending on where you are, we're gonna have to borrow a little time. So we are on day 27, of the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2022. And we want to remind you that you can find us online and you can help us spread the word about how wonderful it is to read aloud, because we are Black people reading aloud things all around the world. And we want to remind you of our reading list, and our reading list is travel for day 28. And we will see you for day 28, travel, right here at the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2022. I'm LD Robinson, and have a good day. Bye-bye.